Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. In today's video, our challenge is from Ray Salt Memory. This is the 5th element challenge. Very interesting one. I had to try it as soon as I saw it. We have to take all elements to 5 emblems, but we cannot exceed 5. So you only get that first buff from the emblems doing extra damage for their element power, and you cannot exceed 5. So very interesting, very specific sort of challenge, and I'm excited about it. Let's get right into it. All right, I wasn't sure who I wanted to use, but Okuni is jumping out at me right now. I'm going to end up using her. She does have the blue flame, so she's calling to me. She has this trait that increases heroes at crystal saplings by 1. That's going to be awesome for us, just trying to limit the number of elements that we take. We have 10% attack for independent emblem as well. We're cutting cooldown time when we inflict disorient, which isn't going to matter as much. We do have a 50% charge attacks for enemy barriers as well. She has independent grace and might, so we could go for Rachel to give ourselves a buff with damage, but I don't know if we can do that. I'm definitely taking my Record of Sin that gives me extra rerolls by 8. We are going to do Traverse level 5. For the extra challenge, I was kind of wanting to do someone that didn't have any elements just to give myself a little wiggle room, but she only has the 1 wind, so I think it's going to be fine. This is a character that's been touched quite a bit with patches. They've sped her up several times, and I've always been a fan of Okuni. So what I'm thinking about with this challenge is we start trying to take as many non-element people as we can, because the thing that is really going to be an issue are the random emblems that we're given, and we can get those as late as the Goma fight, right? So there's a chance to make this challenge illegitimate right at the very end. So that's why I kind of want to limit myself as far as what emblems I have, different type-wise. I will say this was my thought: to take Henshin and get the 5 bolt and then just sit. So I'm going to go for this skill emblem here, and we're going to look for Nobunaga so we can get one of the other daimyos. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but worth at least trying. So we would like Shingen. Colors of the 5 Forces is pretty great. This is only our second wind here. I think it's good enough to grab. And then we're going to put him in for Cha-Cha. So now we have barrier damage as well with our Brave Generals, who is almost everyone in our formation currently, which is great. So we got two wind, 2 bolt. We've definitely got ourselves, you know, I think it's okay to have taken kind of a lot at this point of the different emblems, because we're, you know, we have to get 5 of all. Ice is concerning. Ice is a concern. I kind of want to do Yasutsuna Sword, but also I don't think I have to. Let's do Bronze Bird. More missions is scary. I'm going to take the bow, because we're not really doing a personal damage build. We're relying on Kenshin, and we don't want missions because the chests could give us a random emblem that we already have 5 of, which would be terrible. We'd be going in with nothing against Megador, which is fine. He's the easiest, usually. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the raised attack here. Okay. Yumiya is pretty great. I'm going to take that because she also buffs our attack. So let's put her in for Masayuki. Cool. All right. let's put on Arrowhead. Almost forgot. Cool. All right. So wind, we now have 4. Slay, we have 3. Ice, we have 4. So we're already almost locked out. That's okay. We still have plenty of rerolls remaining. We've not finished locking out Bolt yet. Penetrating Blade here. Will be a 2 cycle, unfortunately. Unless Soaring Blade kills him, but it did not. That's okay. That is okay, Copium. We are cutting time from the summon with these Disorient procs. I'm seeing it go down steadily. Pension may kill here. Did not, in fact, kill, but surely that will. Okay, there we go. I'm going to grab that. Bolt and Flame are just too important. It was that side. I knew that felt wrong. Painting of Cannon, no. Our Art of Concealment? I think not. Let's take 6 Secret Teachings. Skill is great. I really like that a lot. That helps us quite a bit. That. I think we take the lockout here. And Toyotomi is a couple people. So let's put him in for... Forgot that Kai had Toyotomi. It's pretty cool. Put him in for Sunjian. Ice Power. I think I'm gonna take. I'm gonna finally take Zhongli out here. I think he's a good enough person to take. I'm gonna go for this. I'm really anxious about the missions at this point. Alright, so 3-3. Okay, so we're locked out of Slay only at the moment. Let's grab Rachel because we need 2 more might to activate her. This does give us Tears of Blood. I don't really care about that very much. Let's go ahead and activate Merciless Ice Blade. I kind of like that. And I'm going to grab... I don't know that I'd rather have 8-gate Goldluck, I guess. I'm gonna avoid the mission. It's too spooky. Too many things can go wrong. Alright, so let me go ahead and mark down. I think at this point, after Tamahami, we need to take the flame and the wind whenever we see it, and then just let it go. You know, just let whatever happens happen, because we need to at least finish the challenge of having those 5 emblems. And you're seeing kind of the issue we're having here with Pension not being buffed yet. I'm gonna do the best I can with making these summon skills do as much damage as I can, but we don't have much element power right now, so we're kind of low on that front, but that is okay. Just kind of thinking as I can here. Oops. The lack of speed is a big problem. I just ate the hit because I wanted to get the gold attack out to break the barrier. And remember that attack exists. I love that. Okay. That was pretty bad. I dodged way too far away. Okay, though. Just gotta hope that these Cleaving Blades hit. Kenshin should really have might. It's crazy that he doesn't. It's okay, though. Our barrier damage is good with Hojo. Probably break the barrier. And then just kill him. Cool. Alright. Felt spookier than it was. We need to get more vigor to boost our attack and also to buff Kenshin and Rachel. Hashibi Disc is surely what we want, I think. Yeah, it is. It just is. Alright, very, very scary. An unavoidable mission. Could easily give us one of Slay, Ice, or Bolt. What can you do? You know? I mean, what can you do? Okay, so let's take the Vigor. I'd rather not go for the Bolt here. Or the Wind with this mission over my head is... I'm very spooked by it. I'm gonna have to avoid missions now. That's just all there is to it. Okay. Leading on the Muso attacks whenever I can. We definitely have a damage problem. No real other way to say it other than that. There is no one that has might that is in speed, to my knowledge. Not even Hayabusa, which would be great, but he does not have it. I might roll for Hayabusa though. Wouldn't be a bad thing to have. But also boost our attack, taking him. Masamune Date might be good too, just to have a dazzling bullets for these phases. Man, we have a mission too. I almost forgot. About to say, the missions are going to be really hard now because of our damage issue, and here we go. My damage is only at 200%. Would really like to get Rachel active, but we'd really have to get Zhang Fei and also Guan Yu for that to happen. Those are the two might people we're missing. So maybe with that, we'll avoid Flame and Wind, at least for a little bit, to see if we can get trees to find them. And those will be our last two people that we pick up. Also, Dian Wei would be an option. So here, KG is also Cleaving Blade. That's pretty good. I will take him. Even though I said I was going to go for what's his name, I'm just going to completely ignore that and go for this. Okay, let's go for this King Cauldron. We can only take Guan Yu or, another flame person if we decide to. Kenshin's awesome. Zhou Yu is an option. I'm gonna deny that option. This is pretty spooky. In Wisdom, we could go to Wisdom, and there's some options for people that don't have an element. Let's go to this blank tree and see if we can roll enough to get Guan Yu. There is a mission here. It's very spooky, but they both had missions, so. I am gonna try to get Guan Yu to appear. Period. I think that's the best thing we can do for our damage. I think I'd also put him in if I see him, because he's Cleaving Blade is, of course. Probably for Toto. Toto would probably come out for him. I mean, there's not, having that many rerolls, pretty solid chance that I'll see him. We're at 2.2 million damage. from all the cleaving blades we have. That's the reason for that, because each one is doing like 300,000 damage when it hits. We do cross 3 million. Love to see it. Love to see it. Spooky. It's spooky, man. And you see, like, I mean, you know, we could easily get only element. We got to dodge 2 more of those in the last 2 fights as well. I think I roll all the way to the end, or like with a couple. Maybe I'll leave myself 10 rerolls if I don't see Guan Yu. And then besides that, I'm going to take the first flame person I see after 10 rerolls, and then we'll try to skip as many as we can to avoid getting a random emblem. You got to dodge this chest. Okay. Alright, Guan Yu. Perfect. Alright. So that is everything completed. Liu Bei would be the next thing to find. Let's take out Todo here. So we've got 4 cleaving blades that are all buffed. This is not in range. We can't do that anymore. So this is going to be our team. This is our team. It's completely set in stone. We're going to go here and roll for Liu Bei to buff Guan Yu. Once again, though, we're not going to go too far with it. Because I don't want to get locked out on rerolls for a later tree in a different phase and not be able to roll off of a element person. We have enough people left that are no element that we should be good to complete this. Okay, we dodge. Barely. Man, it is so spooky, the prospect of one of those having 3 emblems now, because we have 5 of each. That is just so crazy. Alright. Okay, so Liu Bei is who we're rolling for. I untranscended him for the speedrunning. So he would just have... There's Lu Bu, of course. And Yao Chan. Yeah, we're just seeing them all. Okay, there we go. So now Guan Yu is boosted. That's great. So we're going to dodge that mission. I'd like to get Magoichi Saika because that would give us all attributes, which is cool, but I'm going to go for it here and go for Magoichi, so that way we have all elements active. No, we would not, in fact, have all elements. But we're dodging a mission here, which is good. Because every time we have a mission, we have 2 potential dodges. We do have a free emblem. I feel like there's a chance, like, if you get far enough away from those things, that they despawn. I don't know what you have to do that. I feel like I've had them despawn before. If I just pretend like it's not there, it won't come. Please be upset. Okay. Alright, that's a fail. That is a fail. All right. We're running it again, and she is once again awakened. I think you literally can't do anything about it though, because you can't walk in to the warrior fights or the Goma fight with 4 and just hope that you get the last one, right? Like you have to have all 5 like pretty late. Yao Chan. We're now doing the speedrun strat of getting Lu Bu active. If you have not watched the speedrun attempts, that is our strategy with Ryu Hayabusa. Getting Diao Chen, Dong Zhuo, and Lu Bu active. Lynchie is great as well with Dazzling Bullets. Speed is not particularly helpful at all. I don't want a Crystal Bead. Like, choosing is an issue for me. Like, having more choices creates more potential landmines for me. I do have a lot of rerolls, but I think Zhang Liao is good enough to take. As far as the collection of emblems that he gives you, I think we may just lock out Bolt early. You know, just have something locked in as this is what I'm using, you know? We can grab the rest later. Grab the flame. We only have one of them. We don't have any. Keep ourselves balanced. Okay. Lu Bu. Love to see it. Okay, let's go here. I also like upgrading Okuni with this challenge, even when I fail, because then her Disarming Wave is going to be stronger for future runs. If you didn't know that, your character's cumulative level affects how strong their summon skills are. It's pretty cool. This decoy warrior out of here. Alright. Muso attack power. I'll take that to start. Hojo is solid. That's a good take. Bolt. It's scary. We can get Rachel. I think I'd like to get Rachel here. Because Okuni has might. We already have 2 might on our team. She'll be the 3rd. We just need 3 more. I think that's a really good play. It does not rely on elements to be active. Need to leave room for Dong Zhuo to appear. We do need Kai. And she's also might. Let's grab that, and then we're going to get Rachel. And that'll be the end of what we need for Bolt. And then Bolt will be locked out, and that's fine. So then we're going to look for, ideally, you know, Zhang Fei and Guan Yu. Ming Guo is an option. I guess, I think Dong Zhuo has might now, too. Yeah, he does. So Dong Zhuo is a definite must. Okay, Rachel, please. I forgot Kenshin exists, but we want Rachel. Right? Yes. Right? Yes. Thank you. Alright. So, Colors of the Five Forces is active. Prefer Rachel in, because I like Machine Gun a little bit more. We need 2 more might. We need 6 more vigor. Number one wish list right now is Dongzhuo. Any vigor as well would be great. Changfei, Guan Yu. Would be great. Any mission is now very scary and could be a Bolt emblem. Have to accept that risk, I'd say. I mean, I don't know if we can really avoid the risk there. It was very funny that the thing that I was worried about happening did, in fact, happen. We did get confronted with that. Bright Crystal Saplings, I actually like a lot. I'm going to take that. Because... I don't know. I mean, the Car Members is also really cool, so... That'll be my explanation. So here, I would love to see Dongzhuo. I would take Guan Yu. We've kind of used a decent number of our rerolls. Not a lot of them, but a decent number. What does Lin Shi need to be buffed? Okay, three more speed. Very doable. And very, very helpful as well. Alright. So Minghuo is Might, but he's not Dongzhuo. That is who we need here. That's Guan Yu, but I really do, yeah, because that activates Devious Dance, which buffs Lu Bu. Cool. All right. Speed. I think I'm gonna take the speed because of Lin Shi. I'd like to keep Lin Shi in the formation. Having a Dazzling Bullets for this challenge is going to be invaluable. I would like to get Sima Zhao, not Sima Zhao, who is bigger speed. I know Keiji is. Keiji might be good. But at this point, I'm low enough on rerolls that I don't know if I can be that picky. I may have to just take whatever I get. It's a small one-eyed ogre, but he will be taken down. We cannot take the bolt. We have to take the wisdom here, of course. Every mission could be a run killer if it is a bolt. Alright. So this activates barrier damage and also boosts Rachel. So I will take that. A shining tree? Yes. Yes. That would be great. I think I'm considering various options here. I haven't decided. Ryu Hayabusa would be excellent to see because he has no emblems. Ice, I think we're pretty low. Yeah, we have 0 ice. We probably have to get whoever we see in here that's ice, like South. Man, having 8K gold block last time was super good, right? But I think we are one-shotting bosses potentially. I'm taking some ice. I'm concerned. Consider me concerned. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. No. You know what? Yes. I like Keiji. I like the idea of Keiji being on the team. We'll go here rather than the mission. The missions are scary, as we've discussed. KG could probably be in. Is there a world where we buff Zhang Liao? Or we activate Zhang Liao? There probably is, with 2 Brave General and 2 Wei. The Wei that don't have emblems are Guoja. Cannot think of any others right now. Yue Jin. Yue Jin. So that's an option. And leave him in. And that would be our whole team, pretty much. Can't take that, of course. This is kind of interesting. I like having Guan Yu because, yeah. I just do. We're going to go here. Don't want to go for the mission. Very spooky. This also lets us skip a potential random emblem. We love that. Would have loved to get Liu Bei as well, but that's okay. I don't want to take like a random person that has an emblem yet. I feel like I need to kind of... I like Scissor a lot. Because it gives everyone a tiny buff, right? Zuchu is really cool. I'm going to put in Zuchu for Zhang Liao, at least for now, because he's buffed by Rachel, which she needs 3 more Vigor to be active. We need to kind of get on that. Dang. Let's go here. Zhang Fei would be nice. Can't take the max health. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're only locked out of Bolt, of course. 2 of Slay and Ice. No surprise there. We don't take much of those, as we've discussed. Doing Dazzling Bullet here. Clear out some space. Not using my gauges yet. Probably stand to use Muso here. There we go. Alright. Karma Embers. Okay. So Western region buffs us, our attack, by 50%. I'm going to grab that and put him in for Rachel for now, because he's also buffing Zuchu, which is great. Okay, so Wind. Let's go for this Slay. The missions are spooking me. I'm not loving the missions. So I don't think we have a choice. I'm gonna check and see if we may have a choice to not open the chests. If we have the choice, I'm not gonna do it. I've never really tested that before, but I don't think you have a choice. If we have a choice, I'm not opening them. Those random emblems are just so crazy. I could also fail the mission. Well, let's try first to not take the chest. Let's see if that's an option. And if it's not, then we'll go the route of just failing the mission on purpose, which I will not show. That's boring, obviously. To cut the after me waiting out the time. I'm sure someone out there was screaming at their TV. And I, of course, grab it instantly. Silliness. Alright, Jahadun is pretty awesome here. It activates Liao has arrived. Let's take that. And we will put in... Liao has arrived for Zuchu. Yes. Yeah. That's the maximum buff we can get. This is only buffing me and Hojo. That's fine, right? I'm not really that worried about it. I'm really doing it to buff Lubu. Lubu is our win condition. And I think he actually might be close to one-shotting here, given how buffed he is. Yeah, only locked down on one, just triple checking. I didn't mess anything up. Okay. Treasure chest. Art of War. It simply must be. It simply must be Art of War. And we're gonna do 8 trigrams. No, 3 stars. Who are we kidding? Almost thought about not doing 3 stars there. Couldn't be me. It's really good to kill the boss in the first phase, because then you don't have the chance for it to give you a random emblem. Every time we see those, it's just spooky. So we're going to do one more mission to try to see if we can avoid the box. And if we can't, then we're going to just fail the missions from then on. We don't get the box if we fail. You take like you take like 30 damage, so we can heal that off easily. Let's take the charm. We're very low on charm right now. I want to see an ice here. Cao Cao is great. We will take that. Charm. There's some good stuff in charm. Like Nobunaga would be great. We're getting close to being locked out here. Of some other emblems. Max health, I'm not concerned enough to take. Despite what you may be thinking, I'm not concerned. We'd like to get some more wisdom to increase the number of summon skill shots we have for Ulinchi, given that we're using it so much. I see the free emblem. Okay. I'll grab Fortified Ring of Symbol. We're going for Zhou, probably. Zhou or Nobunaga. Those will be the 2 we're looking for here on this charm tree. I would take Yoshimoto Imagawa. Would I? Yeah. Or Wang Yuanji. Those are my thoughts on who I will take out of this tree. Thank you for listening during my YouTube video that you're watching voluntarily. Okay. Doing good. Motonori's pretty good too. I like that a little bit more, I think. Yes, we go for the golden tree, the shining, shimmering wonder. What a crazy challenge this is. Got more summon skill shots, love to see it. How did he not die instantly? Just laid down in Lubu's ray of death and just took it. Didn't seem right. We're gonna take more wisdom. An ice would be great here. I kind of like how many emblems this is, so I'm going to go for it. So flame is now applied. We're going to go here. We didn't have enough Tears of Blood to go to the King Cauldron. He died, right? Yeah, he died instantly. He landed right on the Lubu. The Lubu explosion. Also, Lubu's not active. Yeah, he is. I'm so silly. I feel like every time you see Lubu, he's like already active because it takes a while to see him, and it's like so easy to do. It's 3 Brave Generals, 5 bigger. Like literally every run, you're gonna have that easily. Zhang Fei is pretty nice. I'm taking that. That also finally upgrades Fiend Blood. I don't know why I wasn't really thinking about that until just now. So for that, I think we do 100% attack is more than 50%, so we go for that. And it's buffing Lubu by more, so that's solid. Yeah, we will keep everything the way it is now. Ice. The mission is too scary. I can't go for the mission right now. It could just make us really sad. Is this a good enough flame? I think this is a better flame. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's dodge. Yeah, let's dodge. We only need 2 more ice and 1 more slay. I think at this point I will intentionally fail the missions. If I see another mission, I'm gonna intentionally fail it. Which I'll cut out, of course. That tech I know for sure is gonna work, as opposed to trying to not like hope that I don't have to take it. I'm gonna take the vigor. I only need 1 more to get 40% attack bonus. 40% additional. 80% total. Our attack this time is much better. It's probably, yeah, 308. Not bad. 308%. That is doable. That is a doable amount to win a run with. Okay. I'd like to get an ice here. Definitely not that. Alright. I think... I think I take this just because I don't want to be out of rerolls. Because I've already got so many elements locked out that I don't want to be in a position where I can't take anything and I'm fully locked out at the end. But it is scary. I would like to get an ice. What is that going to do? Not quite enough. But this should finish him. Yeah. Once you get to Tamahami, their health is so much that even when you have like fully buffed Lubu, you can't one-shot on Traversal 5. Of course, Traversal 0 we'd be one-shotting easily. That is okay. Give me the experience, if you please. T-Bowl is going to be a no. Peachtree stop appearing is horrible. We're going to do reverse, reduce evasion distance and plus 100% defense. We want the option to skip. So we need ice. So we need Zhao Yuan. Who else is skill ice? I think Zhao Yuan might be the only skill ice person. I'm thinking. I don't know much ice. I don't take ice very often. Yeah, I'm not thinking of any other ice people that have skill. Oh. They are tempting me once again, man. It's really, really scary. I'll say that. It's really scary. What a challenge. These are fun to do every once in a while, but these ones that are that are very restrictive, they're time consuming. Because you just can fail quite easily. Yeah. So we're taking... Okay, Suma shows another one. I don't think I really care about which one I take. I'll just take Xiahou Yuan. Alright, so we need Ice and we need Slay. Let's skip with a Peach Tree, just to help us out a little bit. I will take an additional Peach Tree. It's a little scary. We're going to go here, the non-mission one. And then, you know, now we've got to take one of Ice or Slay, of course. You can see, you have eyes. You know what we're saying. Give me the random emblem and just get it over with. Give me like an option to not take one of the emblems I already have 5 of, please. I've got plenty of rerolls. It's just a matter of if I'm going to get taken out by the random emblem again. Which is possible. I mean, it seems like they offer you, you know, like 3 emblems, 3 elements pretty often. Because, you know, they take up about, you know, about half of the, you know, a little bit less than half of the number of emblems that there are, like element-wise. So the fact that you could get 1 makes sense. Right, so we need a Slay, and we like this the most. Now, a guaranteed Ice, I think I'm gonna do. I'd rather not go to the Cauldron. That was not good because this is a random emblem potential. But if we take this, then we really can. We actually can skip the rest of the time. All right, let's see what this is. Just bite it off. Okay. Close. We survive another random emblem choice. This is our final Ice selection. I'm not sure what I'm going to take for it. Got scared for a second there. I almost forgot if I already had 5 Ice or not. Okay. So I think, yeah, boosting Diao Chan's pretty good, right? Increased summon skill shots is a little bit better. Let's take that. All right, obviously we're not going to. Oh man, we could get 2 emblem trees, 2 element trees. I didn't even think about that. That's terrible. All right, we got to dodge 1 more tree after this. I'm gonna increase my speed for the warrior fight. That'll be useful. Just give me the random emblem, man. Just rip the band-aid off. Let me see it. Let me see it. It's just all dumb luck at this point, right? We've got all 5s. We did not get a random emblem. Love to see it. All right, what do we have? Okay. I'm gonna go for the. I guess I'll go for the wisdom. No, I mean who's in here? Guoja, Lu Su. Zhonghui. I mean, getting Lu Su wouldn't be bad. I'll go for it. And I'm gonna fail the mission intentionally. I'm not gonna do the mission. I'm just gonna dodge around and not pass it. All right, let's see what this is. Whew. It's so scary, man. It's so scary. Man. I've only seen the movie the Fifth Element one time, and it was many years ago. It's a, you know, relatively hype movie, I would say. People like it. All right, what is the mission gonna be? Dark Wraith. 2 minutes. Okay, I really hope I don't have to do this challenge again, so I don't have to do this again, because it's pretty cringe. So, Lu Su is who I want. I'm not gonna... Okay, good, we got it. For more defense. Our formation is perfect. We've got 3 stars. All right, let's go. Let's lock in. We have dodged all of the tree rerolls. The only thing we have to dodge now are the possible 2 random emblems that were given during this fight and the Goma fight. So, Lubu got messed up pretty good by real Lubu. Yep. Pull that. We should be able to get... I think this nuke will hit him. It did not hit him. Too bad. No free emblem yet. Hopefully get Rachel out here too. Okay. We did as much as we could with a quick summon. Now I'd like to get my assemble gauge back before I break his barrier again. We did get it back. Let's summon Lubu to break his barrier. And then go for the assemble. I heard something. It might be a free emblem. I don't think it is. It's possible we don't see it. Okay. The barriers get broken instantly. Okay, did we get a free emblem? Looking around, I heard something. We did get one. Okay. 1 dodge. We'll open the King Cauldron. I'm going to keep my hand off of the A button so I don't accidentally grab something, but let's just look. All elements. Nope, we have 1. We can take this, which raises our attack 40%, which is great. All right. 1 more emblem to dodge. 1 more possible random emblem to dodge. Hopefully it spawns during second Gloma, and then I wouldn't even have to grab it. I think what I'm going to do is try to break this Goma before, like, get my symbol first. So that way he doesn't... I can potentially break his barrier and kill him so he can't summon. He does summon randomly sometimes, but I think it all depends on how much damage you're doing to him. I'm doing my, just my regular charge attack and then escaping. I think this will be enough to charge my symbol, and it is. So let's just wait. I'm going to wait for one more orange attack to get the maximum amount of damage on his barrier. And we're doing all this just to try to set up. I should not have done it like that. I was gonna summon Lu Bu first, and then get him. As long as we get Lu Bu to summon maybe one more time, we should be able to get him. I don't want to Muso. I don't think I have to. Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm pretty sure guaranteed did it, because if he does give us a random emblem, we can just avoid it. Okay, that was not very good. It's okay, though. We got plenty of time. This is not really a timing one. This is all about completing the challenge. You would? Summoning Dong Liao is so difficult. Get the full Lu Bu off there. Okay, so now we are in a position where we could get the free emblem spawn. It's possible. It'd be cool if it did spawn, so I could just see where it was. I'm just going to do that to break his barrier a little bit more. Okay. Got him down. I believe we're going to be good here. Need one more Lu Bu attack. His barrier is gonna snap. Yeah. I think this is good. Yeah. We're gonna get Lu Bu back too as soon as this goes off. We have to spawn on top of me and then be all emblems for this to not work. Of course, it got pulled into me. As I said that, it could have easily spawned and pulled into me, but we did, in fact, do it. We did the all fives challenge, the fifth element challenge. A Result memory. That was pretty harrowing, I gotta say. I was not sure it was going to work out, but it did work out, and it was a lot of fun. Take a look here at the post-mortem. Show you, indeed, we did get the all fives only. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Great. Whew, that was a sweaty one, especially with the first attempt failing so late, which is kind of the rub with that challenge, but it was a really fun one. Please comment down below any challenge you have, your favorite one, favorite character, somebody that you had trouble with. Doesn't have to be crazy like this. Anything goes. Would love to hear from you down there. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you're subscribed as well so you don't miss fun stuff like this. Let me know if you've done anything like this before. What do you think of Okuni? What do you think of the game in general? Would love to hear from you. All right. Have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.